The National Union of Mineworkers is one of the largest labor unions affiliated to Cosatu. It has expressed disappointment with the current state of the tripartite alliance, which it says has abandoned the working class. The union's members met for a national political council held under the theme Strengthen the Working Class to roll back neoliberal austerity. NUM President Daniel Balebile says it can't be business as usual going forward.
Comrade, if we don't wake up as a labor, we will be diminished, Makaban. And this is a step towards the right direction, because we cannot be treated by the African National Congress as if we are not important in this struggle, Makaban. We are equally important as the labor force. NUM within Cosatu, we are autonomous. Our affiliation to Cosatu does not mean NUM cannot take a particular decision independently without Cosatu. We can do that.
This was a special national political council called by the union's leadership to assess the country's political climate. NUM's acting General Secretary Mpopagedi says the meeting discussed the impact of coalitions and the government of national unity, which it says could threaten the gains of workers and the broader socio-economic landscape.
The workers have been not really making any good progress in terms from the policy point of view, in particular economic policies that have been adopted by government, in particular here. They have not favored the workers. NDP, that has not worked in the interest of the workers, that has not worked in the interest of a developmental country. So it is out of that view that we thought that, look, let us assess this situation. And you ask a question, what are the concerns? The concerns are that under GNU, we don't see the interest of workers being taken care of. Under the current government, we don't see that being taken care of. I mean, even before GNU, because GNU is only something of recent in 2024.
Cosatu says it recognizes the autonomy of its unions and has called for the reconfiguration of the tripartite alliance. The Congress of South African Trade Unions First Deputy President Mike Shingange says they've been inundated with similar calls from their unions to support the SACP in the next elections, with no decision taken on this yet.
Of course, they're not the only one. You will know that there have been a number of unions that have held either congresses or political councils just to reflect really on the state of the National Democratic Revolution, so far as it affects the working class. And we note that they have a recommendation to their Congress about the support for the SACP. As you know, that is an ongoing discussion in Cosatu. Cosatu at the right time will take decisions about who to support at the upcoming elections based on the inputs that will be coming from affiliates. As I was saying to you, that this affiliate is having this posture, the NOSA is having a Congress, is having its posture, other unions are going to their congresses. We are going to the Central Committee in September. That's where we're going to take that posture.
Cosatu also says it has cautioned the ANC against working with the DA in the government of national unity, airing its frustrations over the delays in the tabling and the passing of the 2025 national budget.
The very existence of the Democratic Alliance throughout has been to oppose the ANC. They exist to oppose the democratic forces in this country. We must abandon the Employment Equity Act. We must abandon the expropriation bill. We must abandon the national health insurance. We must withdraw the case against Israel. We must abandon the Bail Act. That's the only way they're going to agree to pass a budget to continue to fund their white privileges, their supremacies, white supremacies, and abandon the funding for the poor and the development agenda of this country. So that's an untenable situation.
The country is expected to hold local government elections next year, with the NUM also resolving to intensify political education in what it describes as an uncertain climate. The NUM members calling for the National Political Council resolutions to back the SACP in the upcoming elections to be processed through the union's constitutional structures in the lead up to their Congress in June. Cosatu also welcoming the recommendation, saying they too will soon make their position clear of whether to support the ANC or the SACP in the upcoming elections. Katlego Legodi, SABC News in Kempton Park.